Greg Perky, California Aqua Pros. We're here on an existing pond that just old and needed to be renovated. I've got a lot of large fish here that we're going to pull out. We're going to put a larger filter in it, all aquascape system, a new skimmer. We're going to kind of enlarge the areas that we can in the pond to make it a little bit deeper, a little larger deep end area. She was really loves her fish, loves her pond, but needed a good makeover. As you can see, she's got a lot of liner exposed. This is partially above ground, partially in ground pond using a block wall, but a lot of exposed liner. We're going to get rid of that, beautify it, make it look nice so everything's covered with rock. Much better skimmer system that we're going to be putting in over here, and the big Biofall 6000 over at the other end of the pond. Give her a nice waterfall. She doesn't really have much of a waterfall right now, so she's going to have a nice beautiful waterfall. And then of course all the exterior is right here, so it's a functioning system, but a lot of backwashing, a lot of cleaning that needs to be done to these, whereas the Biofalls filters, much less cleaning that needs to be done, much easier to maintain over long term. Not an exterior pump. She doesn't have this big bunch of stuff happening over here where everything kind of is integrated to the system. The pump is hidden within the skimmer, the biofilter becomes the waterfall, so there's not a lot of this other stuff that's going on. And because these systems work so biologically sound, we typically do not put any UV lights in our ponds, and they're crystal clear. We don't have that planktonic algae issue that a lot of pure liner ponds or pure concrete ponds have.
We immediately found the root of her problems. A massive root system has taken over this pond. Over it, under it, roots were just everywhere, definitely causing her some leaks. But all of her rock had to go, as well as her pond liner, underlayment, skimmer, her waterfall. She was also just using this big canister filter system outside of her pond, which we, for building ecosystem ponds, have our mechanical and biological filtration housed in the waterfall spillway. So you won't even see really the filtration pads, bio balls. So let's add some new products. Boom, now it looks better with a clean liner, new rocks, a big waterfall spillway, a working skimmer, and we are also installing an improved autofill system. So again, she wanted a nice home for her koi. We also found some baby koi in her pond too. Besides that, we added a nice good sized fish cave, and we separated her big lily pads and we moved them all around the pond instead of just one clump which she had before. Live plants are super important for ponds because our filtration system works amazing, but adding plants that essentially eat up ammonias and bad elements in the water help the water quality and will reduce the maintenance you have to do yourself. We now add the water and koi back into her pond because if we fill the pond all the way up with hose water, the fish are all going to die within a week. So we got to add that good bacteria water which she was running before, and a little bit of the hose water because we had to drain some. And it's now a whole new looking pond. Adding fish in the pond is such an enjoyable process because we get to see them up close when they're always just in the water. Crazy how this pond is so similar to her one before, but looks 100 times better. We can do this for anyone in the Bay Area, so give us a call to change your backyard into an aquatic paradise.